Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call on Archangel Michael to cleanse this space, to clear out all negative and lower vibrational energy from our mind, body, and soul, home, and heart. Placing the white light of protection around us with his blue seal, as well as Saint Germain in the violet flame, and Archangel Zachiel in the violet fire, and the pink and gold and white light, because we're going to be, or in the Madama golden Christ light energy, because we're going to be reading more out of my 12 laws of karma. And we are on Law 3, and this is the law of humility. It states, one must accept something in order to change it, right? Just like Alcoholic Anonymous, you have to actually admit you got a problem in order to be able to resolve it. Admitting it's the hardest part, right? Because of our ego. Says, according to Paul Harrison, creator of the daily meditation, the law of humility works on principle that you must be humble enough to accept that the present reality results are from your past actions or thoughts. For example, if you blame your colleague for poor performance at work, Harrison says, accept that you created the reality by not performing well yourself. States, to change something in your life, you first must have to accept what is present. This is the premise for the law of humility. This is the characteristics that embody many successful people. They are strong, kind, generous, and very humble people. But when they all started their past, they had to accept certain things about themselves and society. No matter where you start, you need to know that you can own your story and facets that you have to control over. You can also own the path that follows. A happy, healthy, and successful future is yours for the taking. So the first step is to accept something to change it. If all one sees is enemies or the negativity personality traits, they cannot focus on a higher level of being. So if you're only just sitting there judging everyone else, you're not focusing on yourself. You're taking away that time and energy that you could be focusing on yourself to heal yourself. States, even in Buddhism, we can see the emphasis of the importance of the law of humility is that you need to accept the true reality of something before you'll ever be able to change it. If you constantly blame others for what you create or see someone who disagrees with you as a villain, you are out of step with reality. Therefore, it is very difficult to make the required changes. Constant introspection helps you to get the most out of law of humility. The law of humility says you have to accept things before you can change them. You need to think humbly so that you can understand and accept your mistakes and your weaknesses before you take the next step. You can change the direction only when you're ready to deal with the nasty truths about your actions and your thoughts. Denying your own mistakes lead to not working on them, and as a result, you do not improve your own skills. If you are in this category, it is difficult to make the required changes. Constant self-reflection helps you to make the most out of this law. Start where you are. If you want to change something, you really need to understand what to start with. Humbly accept your reality, then work proactively to change what needs to be changed. Think about where you are in life and the work humbly on what you want. Key takeaway, accept reality, and that will help to bring the change. Absolutely, guys. I mean, look at Keanu Reeves, okay? The guy's very humble. He had a very hard life, and look at what he's made of himself. And I think that humble, because he took that humble attitude, it kind of, carried throughout his career, and it shows when you hear him talk. So just look at what you need to work on and start working on it. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing or where they're at. Worry about yourself. Love you all. Have a blessed day. Namaste.